live. Hello and
Wait,
welcome.
Don't start the stream. Don't start
Oh
the stream.
shit! All right, well, never mind. Game over. We're done. Everyone dies. Roll new characters.
Be a halfling.
Tonight. Listen, there were not many people here last week. Everyone, Geldis was stuck in an airport. All right. Ezra was visiting family.
Or the week before that.
Dirk, I don't know. I don't know what happened to Dirk. Dirk might be dead. I did see him yesterday, but and then Gelidus. No, not Gelidus. Owen. So we've been held together at our core by the strong bonds and working relationship of a purple-haired, often buttered dwarven barbarian and a sneaky, lithe mother of two. So Zerwin and Jana, you guys need to do recap this week for all of our viewers and also our friends. But could you do it in the style of Duncan, please?
That counts me out, I guess.
Also, no.
What? You didn't even try.
No, actually, you hit the nail on the head with that one. That was dead on.
So it's all blurred together because we've been understaffed for the last 2 to 3 weeks.
Yeah.
I can't remember where we started. I remember where we ended.
You went through a fairly long recap for Jana. I know because I watched this morning.
Ezra, you did homework?
I tried to. I only got about 45 minutes in. I'm sorry. I wanted to do more, but the audio was so bad.
It was bad. Hold on, actually, real quick. Anybody who's on stream right now, Foxy, for example, how is the sound? Is it any better than it was last week? Because it was terrible last week. All right, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah. Wait, about how bad the sound was, or do you want me to go into a recap?
Oh wait, hold on.
The session I wasn't here for.
You can't do the recap. You weren't here. Wait, we need feedback from our loyal fans. Oh, well, Foxy's using a bad headset. Are at least our voices even, or am I tremendously loud compared to everybody else?
Here, hold on.
As soon as the ad stops, I can tell you.
Check. I think, Bill, you might be slightly louder.
All right, let me turn the decibels down. Is that better?
No, if anything, it's worse.
Really?
I think it's fine. I think it's going to be fine.
Okay.
Let's all just raise our voices a little.
No, I will turn myself down even more. Now I'm down to, how about that? That's 5 decibels below. That's negative 5 decibels.
That's good.
Is that good?
I don't know why it sounds worse on the stream than it does in Discord. It sounds great. Yeah, your voice is like ear butter. It's awesome on Discord, but in Twitch for some reason it does not sound as good.
That's disappointing.
Yeah, I don't. It has an echo. It sounds more like it's like a laptop mic picking it up.
It's not a laptop mic. All right. Okay, well, you guys do the recap, and I will see what I can figure out. Figure it out.
So we probably need to do a quick recap for Gelidus from the previous week, too. So, Gelidus, I think you were here when we went through the portal at Skip's camp, and Ezra stayed behind. Right? Do you remember that ending?
Yep, I was there.
So, Ezra turned into an owl and flew away and tried to escape. He ended up getting taken down by Otho with lightning strikes. He nearly died, but was rescued by Lucius, the vampire. Lucius and Ezra kind of walked around a little bit, went into the woods, and they ran into what's the Fae Queen's name?
Titania.
Titania.
Titania. Also, Ezra kind of half died and ran into Gargoth in Gargoth's like personal space and talked to him. Actually seemed like a pretty reasonable dude, but we kind of got his plan and what we thought was happening. He's trying to essentially destroy the Radiant Citadel to reset the Hells, or release everyone from Hell.
Oh, I didn't make the connection that it was by destroying the Radiant Citadel. That's Wish I had made that connection.
That's how you do that. So then she essentially was like,
that's how you do that. Yeah.
Ezra agreed to kill. Ezra agreed to kill Otho, and so then Titania. And we have to deliver Elle's body back. We took Elle through the portal. We need to get her back to Titania. I'm sorry, they. And then Titania sent Ezra back to me or us in. I can't remember the name of the city. It's got a long name, but back to where we were. After the. So while he was doing that, I met a merman at the bar we were staying at. He was going to see Numerius the next day. A bar fight broke out. Ezra fell out of the portal that Titania opened on top of me while I was standing on a table trying to stop the fight from happening. The fight did continue. I told Ezra that my merman friend was scared and to get him out of here. So Ezra turned into a giant ape.
As one does for a scared merman.
Went to carry him away. We ended up.
How else was I supposed to move him?
We ended up stopping the fight. Calmed down. Thomas was our fish friend, our merman friend. We saved him. He invited us to go to talk to Numerius with him in the morning. So we did that. When we got there, somebody noticed that one of the guards had funny boots on. We were standing at the back of the room while Thomas was talking to not just Numerius, but the entire council happened to be there at the time. A belt buckle ended up exploding on Thomas into a cloud kill type thing. And we ended up killing all the guards except for maybe one. Canis.
All the traitorous guards. All the traitorous
guards, but except for one. Canis ended up dying, right? Was it Canis who died or the other guy?
Yeah, I can't remember which one now. Yeah, the old guy.
One of the guys died, but we saved everybody else. We found out that the one guard we didn't kill, we countered. He initially said Skip tried to kill him. Then he said Val. We realized it was actually Otho. And so we took Thomas with us out of there. He didn't die, but he was essentially killed to like one point. We got him out of there. We woke him up. Turns out he bought the belt buckle from Qual that morning. And so Qual tried to kill Numerius, which isn't a huge surprise. So, but we did get Numerius to commit to supporting Skip as long as Skip marries his daughter, Agrippina.
That's going to be a great time.
We told Ophelia this. Ophelia kind of laughed it off. But we decided that while we were here, we might as well try to kill Qual. So we went to the Thieves Guild looking for contracts. Jana and I did. Jana did get a contract to kill Qual, and we got some information on where he was going to be. So we went and bartered.
More if we bring him back alive.
You're right, and if we bring him back alive, we get 10,000 gold pieces. Otherwise, I think we get 3 or 2,500. I can't remember.
It's a lot of money. Like basically, they were like, "Oh, you realized in that bounty that Numerius understood who was actually behind the attack on his own life, and you also realized that the Manly are fucking rich."
So we went and rented a carriage,
which was great.
Yeah, that was an interesting interaction. If you're going to watch any of the video, that's where I would start actually. Yeah, like they were not happy with us because we left the troll there in the warehouse overnight, and he just destroyed the place. And but we ended up getting a carriage. We got some horses. Dirk was actually able to drive us there and manage the horses very, very well.
He rolled well.
Hold us.
You did miss a great opportunity to call it the Troll House. last week.
Yeah.
Yes, I see.
I noticed that. Noticed that in the stream. I would have.
So we get our carriage. We go out to where we're supposed to be. There's like a big compound. We pull over. We're trying to figure out how we're going to get in because there are guards everywhere. There's a wall. Another carriage comes up. We sneak up there. We all go sneak up like we're going to take them, but there were probably 25 people in there. They were mercenaries. All the mercenary bands are being called to this place for some sort of big attack. And Qual is the leader. So we decide to act like we're mercenaries. Right now we are undercover as the Wolves. Oh, that's our mercenary group name. Our sigil is a persimmon, which people don't understand at all.
It's pretty fucking great. It's fantastic.
We're a small group, and they're kind of playing us off, but we get in. We tell them we're here to help, and that so they stick us like in the back, at the very back between, I think it was the bananas and some other shitty. They're just trying to get us out of the way, essentially. And so we're in the compound in the back. There's about to be some sort of big get-together shindig where we expect Qual to speak. And I think that's where we ended. Did I miss anything, Jana or William?
We also went to the market. We went to the market to try to track down Qual, and we found out that he had skipped town. So where we are now is at Qual's estate. And also Zerwin fucked with some poor guy who was just trying to make a living in the rain. And I felt bad.
We did?
You kept telling the sword swallower that you wanted to see him swallow an axe.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. I wasn't that impressed with him swallowing a sword. I wanted to see him swallow an axe. I didn't tip him. He held out his hat with coins in it, and I just rubbed butter on them and then put the hat back down. I didn't actually tip him. I did tip the urchin though, because he gave us some information.
That the stall owner also had one of my favorite moments for the stall owner. Zerwin asked, like, well, where did Qual go? And the stall owner was like, I don't know, where do rich people go? Like,
yeah. Did you see the interaction with the carriage house manager?
I think I got that was like right when I stopped watching. It was right before
that was pretty great.
Him and I had a nice conversation.
Tell us on the carriage, but
yeah,
it's fine. We have now officially paid for the troll situation, so we don't feel bad for him anymore.
Yep.
You need the wheels. That's what makes it go.
That was pretty great.
All right, so to start game up, hold on. Let me just make sure I have the stream thing going here. So to start, I had to change my push to talk button, which is really obnoxious because now this one causes exclamation points to appear everywhere. But it makes everything very exciting. All right, so to start tonight, then you pick up in the evening, right where you left off. It is, starting to get a little late. But one of the things you notice almost immediately is that there are hundreds of these mercenaries, dozens of these mercenary bands. They're camped out all around the estate, and more are coming in every hour. You would estimate that between the estate guards and the mercenaries right now, there's at least 300, maybe up to 500. All of the, all the fires are lit. It seems like people are in relatively good spirits. You have been sort of shunted away in the back up on the side of the hill, and so you sort of bring the carriage up there, and we'll say that Dirk makes you a fire. He's a ranger, so he finds some kindling and starts a little fire for you guys, a little ring of stones. Within probably like 15 minutes, a man approaches you. And he is kind of like, let's see, he's maybe 40, maybe late 30s, early 40s.
I'm a man. I'm 40.
And he he's wearing kind of a normal clothing, nothing flashy. He's starting to go a little gray. He's kind of got a large-ish nose, and he just sort of walks right up. There's another guard with him. You are. Tell me your name again. Are you the? Is this the tomato wolves?
Oh,
Yeah, you got it.
Okay, so
That's it. That's the name on the. Exactly.
the tomato wolves. Very good.
Oh.
And how many are in your? how how many are in your company?
5. I'm
5.
not forgetting anybody, right? I was trying to think about this today. How many people do we actually play D&D with? Who's the 6th?
Owen.
Oh yeah, there are 6 of us.
Dirk.
Does sentient items count?
Matt was the one I forgot about earlier. That's who it was. I forgot. Wait, who's Matt? Galatus. Forgot Galatus. I forgot the cleric, the necessary. Come on. Rookie mistake. Who put me in charge?
6 very good. 6 fighting capable members, correct? Do you have any servants? What do you mean by fighting? You are a mercenary company. That's what you do by definition. Correct?
Yeah, I was testing you. You passed. No servants.
No servants. Okay.
No, we serve ourselves.
Very good. So 6 times 5 is 30. He pulls out a purse and he counts out 30 gold. Are you the leader then?
Yeah.
He hands you 30 gold. It is 5 gold per member per day unless there is fighting, and it is 20 gold per member per day if there is a battle. But only for surviving members.
Okay.
Bread and water are free at the house. All else you must provide for yourself. We can sell you some supplies if you're short. Otherwise, just stay tuned, and we will be probably having some sort of announcement from the boss himself at some point this evening. Do you have any questions?
Why aren't we just taking the place?
What place?
We're on the estate, right?
Yes, you're on Qual's estate right now. You're
Why don't we
inside the walls. You've
why
been
don't we
let
just-
in.
Storming the.
He's hired us.
Oh, no, never mind.
There's also hundreds of mercenaries around us.
Sorry, what's the question?
I got confused. I had been asleep in the carriage, so I wasn't exactly sure where we had showed up to. I apologize.
I see why you're the leader.
Me too.
He turns around and walks away.
Bye.
You know, guys, we don't have to worry about the fact that we don't get paid if we die, because nobody's ever died here.
So I'm starting to form
In his whole house?
an idea of what's actually a visualization of what's happening. These mercenaries have all been hired to protect Qual.
Well, no, they're gonna go.
We suspect
Hack.
Qual is about to lead some sort of a military expedition against, for example, Numerius.
Well, for example.
Well, I mean, that's the working hypothesis. That's my working hypothesis.
Okay.
So at this point, we've sort of joined it to try to fuck it up from the inside. I think the plan.
All right.
I'm not sure there was real. I think plan is a real overestimation of what happened last time. I think it was like, I want to go kill this guy for 10,000 gold, or like kidnap him for 10,000 gold. What do we do?
Well, but fuck things up from the inside is what we do. So now we're playing to our strengths.
Well, I don't think Qual is going to lead the battle. He doesn't seem like a fighter.
I would also point out that a tomato wolf would probably fuck things up from the inside. It sounds like a terrible type of tomato. Also, Foxy Proxy said that She can make tomato wolf stickers, which is pretty incredible. I cannot wait to see the design that has come up with for tomato wolves. I'm already in love with it.
All right, so we're inside the walls. Let's all huddle up.
Qualls walls.
I was kind of hoping for the wool wolves, personally, but yeah. The rural juror.
Yeah, nice. Urban fervor. All right. So let's find a little parcel and set up and talk through what our next steps are. You guys did good. You got us here. Got us inside the walls. Everybody thinks that we're on their side.
I mean,
Who wouldn't?
technically, Ezra was there the whole time.
Well, I was asleep in the carriage.
He's uncharacteristically quiet.
Thank you. So, hold on, I'm receiving a text message. Now I'm distracted.
Okay, so just to recap, you're on an estate. There are hundreds of mercenaries. You're in with them. They think you're one of them, which actually isn't that far off from the actual truth. You kind of are mercenaries. And you're here potentially to kill their boss and go.
Can you describe the facade of the estate?
The facade?
Yeah, what's it look like?
So the estate is a giant walled-in property. The wall isn't super high, but it is pretty secure. It has been patrolled by guards. You guys discovered that on your way in. It looks like there are 3 buildings. One of them is clearly the main building, and it is a fortified building. There are no windows down low. It seems to be constructed of stone. There is 2 other houses or outbuildings of some sort, not counting the carriage house, which is quite small. There is what appears to be a servant's quarters, judging by the fact that servants keep walking in and out of it. And the other is apparently a guardhouse, because there are guards walking in and out of it. Although those 2 things can be flipped and you're just bad observers, or you make poor assumptions. Who knows? That's about it. It does look like there are lights and there are fires, and it is on the side of a gradual hill. And then behind it is it's like mountains here aren't really a thing, but there are hills, and there's kind of a steep little cliff sort of in the background. So it's fairly well fortified. Yeah, it's a carriage house. Yeah.
Are there guards on top of any of the buildings? Or mercenaries on top of any of the buildings?
The walls have people on them. You can't see on top of the other buildings because not only are they tall and you are short, but also they are uphill from you.
Are the windows open or glass or...
On which part?
The house.
The main house?
Qual's in, yeah.
You don't know where Qual is. You haven't seen him.
He's probably in the big building.
Maybe. The main building has no windows on the first floor at all. The second story does have windows.
And they're glass.
They do indeed appear to be glass.
Okay. How many doors or entrances do we see to the main building?
You see 1, because that's how many there is in the front.
Okay.
Does it look like there's a space somewhere where somebody would be setting up for a talk?
There is a balcony above the main, like the main entranceway is sort of a half circle with columns on the outside, like, you know, that old sort of Southern aristocracy kind of porch. And then above that, there is a balcony that someone could walk out on, and given their position and elevation, they could probably project pretty far down the hill.
So do we know where this guy is?
Haven't seen him
Probably
yet.
inside of that house.
Do we know what he? Just out of game. Do we know what he looks like?
Yes.
You
Yeah,
you
we
did
met
meet him.
He's the one who asked us.
Yes,
to,
Foxy. Yes.
Kill Numerius and all of his
No,
advisors.
move some dead bodies.
Oh, right. Well, but to build trust, to ask us to then kill Numerius, probably.
That's what we think. We never got there.
So
And then
we do have a suggestion.
We actually did do that job. We moved those bodies. We just didn't move them where he wanted us to move them to.
We do have a good suggestion from the crowd. I think I should read out loud. It is, and I quote, "Throw the dwarf," which is, again, something that has happened in this game more than once. I'm just saying.
But Owen's not here, and he's. You know,
He is the catapult arm of that.
the one most able
I can
to.
throw him.
He's
That's-
the tosser.
He's
Yeah.
the tosser.
I have gauntlets of ogre strength. I can throw him.
Where did you get
Probably
gauntlets of
true.
ogre strength? Did I give you those? That was a terrible idea.
Yeah, he bought
Yeah, it
those
was.
from Jean Cano, I believe.
Oh,
In
yeah.
the menagerie.
Oh, I can't wait to go back to that place.
Do we need to be quiet, or should we just go our normal way?
It would probably be best for us to figure out where he is and then go charging in, guns blazing. What's a gun? That
You
would
think
be
he'll
my
fall for
guess.
the butter trick? We could go knock on the door and ask if they've got fancy butter or snacking butter.
Okay, I just want to throw this out there. There are at least 300 mercenaries on here. If you are stupid, you will die, and I will not save you.
We've been stupid this whole time and we haven't died yet.
You've literally died twice.
Well, earlier you can't have it both ways. I either did, or I almost did. Earlier you said I almost died. Which is it?
Actually, Geldis said that.
No, I think you did.
I said nobody's died.
Yeah, Geldis said nobody's died.
No.
Yeah,
Earlier
I-
you very specifically said that I almost died. That's when I met Gargoth, but that Lucius saved me.
Lucius
have
brought
both
you back.
ways.
Yeah.
I either did die or I didn't.
Well, actually,
Lucius brought me back. Does that make me a vampire?
that's kind of not how the mechanics work, but okay. Honestly, I'm a little like the mechanics of dying in D&D 5e make it so that it's really hard to die.
Legally, I was dead for 3 minutes. All right. Hey, Gelidus, do you have any spells like clairvoyance?
I've got
anything-
commune where I can ask a god something. They probably aren't going to know who Qual is, though.
Yeah, it's probably not going to be very clear if you talk to a god.
No,
Okay.
unless he is a minor god or something like that. But I don't know the gods around here.
You did meet one once.
Yes, I did.
Snacking butter.
So he's gonna come. We assume he's going to come out and talk to us all pretty soon. So I guess the question for right now is there anything we need to do to set ourselves up, or do we just want to wait and see what he says before we start killing?
What if we did a big distraction and tried to
Like-
draw them out or something like that?
Like summon a rhino?
Well, no, I was thinking I can do this gigantic pillar of light out of nowhere. I go hide out in the woods and do this huge gigantic pillar of light, and maybe they'll all come out to see what's going on.
All the mercenaries or Qual?
Well, the mercenaries, but then Quagga would come out on the balcony because he could be able to see what's going on from the balcony. Then somebody
then we
throws a
just-
dwarf.
And then we just shoot him with an arrow?
Again, we want to try to catch him alive.
So we have to try to capture him and hide him and get him out of here.
Or we just wait. Everyone's going to leave to go to the city.
Yeah.
Yeah,
wait,
but
I cannot
Don't-
imagine he's leading them.
don't we want to capture him before the army leaves to sack the city?
I don't care either way.
I would argue the best time to strike would be before he sends all of these mercenaries to try to overthrow the people in power who we just decided we liked and decided to keep in power, and they just decided they kind of like us a little bit.
I don't think
This-
either of us really like each other that much, but I get what you're saying.
I like you.
I don't know.
Are we worried about this? Is this army big enough to do that?
Okay, Galadis,
I
make
don't-
me a roll.
What kind of roll?
Why don't you? That's a really good question. Hold on, let me look at your character sheet.
I don't necessarily have to be. It's not necessarily about numbers, I guess I would say.
I mean, I guess history check is the closest you're gonna get.
$12.
You're not sure if the army here is big enough to actually be a threat to the city or not.
Negra Raleigh is a huge city. I think.
Do you guys remember how the city is protected?
I mean, there are walls.
I mean, this army's way smaller than the one we fought on Kryn. What do they have to worry
Yeah,
about?
but we also had our own army on Kryn.
Yeah, but we didn't have walls. Well, they were kind of walls.
You had walls.
Not like this one though. This town.
They had
So,
good
okay,
wooden palisades made from stout logs of Kryn.
I cannot remember how the city was defended.
I'm looking at it on Owlbear Road.
Yeah.
So,
Jorn Gromley, part of the council. He is the head of he's the head of the mercenary guild. And while there are palace guards, there is no standing army in Negra Raleigh. It is protected by the mercenary guild, which is incredibly powerful there. It is the most powerful mercenary guild in the Empire. There are thousands of mercenaries that work for Jorn. You didn't ever find out exactly how many because you didn't care to ask.
So, yeah, but here's part of the thing. If you look at the map, the city is walled in on 3 sides and against the water on the 4th side. The castle is actually walled in of itself outside of the walls of the city, but about 2/3 of the city is actually outside of those walls. So the risk is if you send 400 guys to pillage and destroy, there's plenty that they can do before there could be any kind of adequate military response. Therein, my argument would be we move fast, we find Qual, we bag him up, and we get him out of here before he can actually launch the attack.
Oh, I forgot to recap one particular part, which was that in order to get in here, you had to put the hat on Dirk, and now he looks like a what would you say, a himbo bartender is how I would describe him. And also,
wow, I'm right here.
Yeah, no, that's just in time. And that's important for a number of reasons because getting in this place was not easy. It is well guarded. There are lots of guards around, which in theory means that getting out will also be a challenge.
I don't know how we get them out other than we can't even just leave. We literally came in here under the guise of being mercenaries who are going to go sack this town. We can't just
You guys
walk
do
out.
know that I can go invisible, right?
A lot of us can go invisible.
Yeah, but that wouldn't help us since you were driving the carriage. That would have been real weird.
I can be invisible and speak with animals.
Also, I don't think those guys are going to pillage because Numerius, I don't think, cares that much if you pillage the city. They have to go get Numerius or nothing.
I mean, I would think that he might care a little. Also, Qual is pretty crafty. and he may have a way
Yay, a
of
full
getting the
house.
400 mercenaries into the castle. You know, like, think about it. It was just a few nights ago that I fell through a portal right on top of Zerwin's head. Like, Wall could have access to similar tools.
That
He
was
might-
literally a god sending you across the continent to do her bidding. I'd like to point that out. Like, actually,
also went-
literally a god.
We also went through a different set of portals that Ophelia controls.
Had
it
very
possible-
specific rules, remember?
Listen, Otho is
I don't remember
probably
the
helping Qual out in some way, but he is not anywhere near here. I'm saying we can't. I don't know how we get him out of here. We can't just leave. We're in the back, behind 300 mercenaries. We can't just leave.
You guys, it was so good the way that you reconned this place and you had a plan and you snuck in. You got a great cover story. They believe you. They're paying you as mercenaries. It was well done. And now you're here.
I don't think it'll be that hard to leave.
It's fine. Just leave.
Well, the other thing is, Jorm likely knows, if he's the head of the Mercenaries Guild, probably can see some of what Qual is planning already. We assume Numerius is the one who put the hit out on Qual, so they know that Qual is a bad dude. I don't think the city is unprepared for something like this.
Okay.
It does bring up
The real problem is if Jorm is involved in this. If Jorm is a double agent, we're in trouble. Well, we're not. Numerius is. We'll wiggle out of it, but Numerius might not make it.
You made a fairly good argument about how we can't just leave. If all of the mercenaries leave to go to the city, we can't just stay. So there's that problem too. We are now a part of this group, and we need to go wherever it goes.
Right, but we have to go back anyway because we got to bring Qual back. If we are one of the last groups out, we snatch Qual after everybody is gone, and there is a commotion with 300 mercenaries leaving. Throw them in our carriage, and we go back to the city, which we're going to anyway, and we go right back to the Thieves Guild to drop them off. We get our 10K.
Hey guys, can they hear us saying this?
No, we found a little spot to talk through a plan. No one's listening.
We also have a carriage.
We have a carriage. It's like the best carriage. It's like the greatest, nicest carriage.
Deception. Yeah.
I do think that, like, if you think that they're gonna notice us leave when we're not supposed to, they're gonna notice us dilly-dallying and capturing Qual when we're supposed to be falling in with all the other mercenaries, and then they're gonna
be leaving. Everyone's gonna be rushing to the city. They want to get paid. No one's gonna care what we're doing.
How far was the carriage ride?
It was a couple hours.
I think it was like 4 hours, right? 3 or 4 hours.
Yes.
Also, this is one thing we didn't say. The roads here are all very well paved. Like you can make good time, and it's going to take time for people to get back. Since we're in the back, we're going to have time in here while people are trying to leave.
Sorry, I gotta retcon this a little bit. Part of the reason that you got here in like 2.5 hours is because Dirk rolled a nat 20 on like getting the carriage here. So it might be, even so, a 4-hour drive on this road is really quick, right? And if you're marching people or you're riding, like, these roads are immaculate. So yeah.
Hi, Cass.
Hello, sibling.
All right. How about we turn Jana invisible and she goes scouts the mansion?
Okay.
And Jana, while you do that, we'll continue chewing the fat.
Jana's got this. Rest of the game solo.
If you want, 2 of us can go.
We're gonna have a plan the second you get back.
I could turn 2 of us invisible.
my god.
See how quickly that turned into us?
If you want, I could turn 3 of us invisible.
Yes! This is getting better by the second.
I'm gonna stay here and butter the carriage.
Please don't butter the carriage.
I burn the carriage.
It's really
Leaving
expensive.
immediately. Whatever
It's gonna
group is
smell
not
delicious.
going to be around the carriage during this
All right.
time. I want to
Who
be.
wants-
It's a brown butter carriage.
Who wants to be on team infiltration?
Don't forget the
Definitely.
undercarriage.
Who wants to be on team butter the carriage?
Not butter the carriage. They're gonna charge us for that.
My
They're gonna start
character
calling us
leaves
that.
to start a new life somewhere else because I can't sneak and I don't want to do anything with the carriage.
Probably the only thing that's going to keep him from buttering the carriage is that he doesn't have enough butter to butter the carriage. You could maybe grease the wheels a little bit with a little butter. Just saying. At this point, someone
Checking
else.
real quick. Do I have any butter?
No, but Galadis does.
Galadis.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Zerwin. Your butter.
Oh, I gotta find it somewhere in these pockets.
Oh, never mind. If it's pocket butter, nobody knows what's in there.
That's the only kind of butter that exists in this party is pocket butter. Well, I guess snacking
No,
butter.
Galadis's pocket butter is weird because all kinds of strange shit appears in there.
Okay, I gotta tell you that at this point, you see someone approaching your fire. Through the gloom and through the firelight, you see 2 figures approaching.
Guys, act natural.
Hail, who goes there?
None of my hands have claws on them, as is normal.
Okay. 2 figures approach. It looks like a maybe 50-something well-coiffed man who is also kind of well-dressed, and a shorter, stouter man with who is missing an eye. The well-coiffed man says, good evening. We've heard about the newcomers. You are the tomato wolves, is that correct?
Oh.
It's tomato wolves.
Oh.
So my apologies, the tomato
Yes.
wolves.
Yeah, based on your accent, I thought you would have gotten that.
Yes, well, welcome. I'm sort of the unofficial greeter here. I've been sent from across the camp to check in and make sure that you're all well enough supplied. I know they say the bread is free and the water too, but what they don't tell you is that if you need crossbow bolts or arrows, those are also supplied here, as well as some beer.
Excuse me? What was that
Yes.
last one?
That's right, friend. There is free beer here.
He's gonna win that.
What about butter? My friend is interested in.
Oh, well, I can probably arrange for some butter for a very reasonable price. I'm sort of the unofficial.
Quartermaster.
Well, no, the other man who came and paid you was the quartermaster. I just happened to have an in with some of the servants, if you know what I mean. I'm not going to lie.
Okay.
Yes, I'm making a little profit off it. That's what I'm here for. So, be that as it may, some butter. Anything else that you would like while I'm taking supply rounds?
Is there a game plan? Like what are we all waiting around for?
The boss, yes. He'll come and speak at some point, I imagine, from the parapets or whatever.
Okay. We don't know when that's gonna happen though?
I do not, I'm sorry. Judging by how late it is, I would guess soon, because he likes to sleep.
Okay. No one else has any questions?
Where's the beer?
No! Well, if you go up to the big fire up by the lake, there's a couple of kegs sitting out. Help yourself.
All right.
Don't overdo it, though. We probably will be marching in the morning, if my sources tell me correct. Then do you see you hear the gates open, and you look down and see another couple of wagons entering. Ah, I'm off. Enjoy yourselves, tomato wolves. I will find some butter. He strides off into the night.
Okay. Well, so at some point, guy's gonna speak from the parapets.
And then go to sleep.
And then go to sleep. And we're gonna march in the morning. So we could wait until the middle of the night. Sneaky, sneaky. Everyone's asleep. Maybe it'll be a little easier to leave.
I don't hate that idea.
I
Listen
still
to
think
him.
we
Duck
should
someone.
send somebody who's invisible to find out where his room is. Because
Yeah.
all we really need to do is get him in the carriage, gagged and bound, and then we can just waltz on out of here in the morning.
Yeah, and
the horses do not waltz. Just to be clear.
Like,
Oh, you
We got-
I can make.
We got gypped on this carriage.
Our
Yeah, we
abduction-
should ask nicely.
I can make
abduction plan, or was that you
3
guys
of
were-
us invisible. We leave. I come back. I make the other 3 of us invisible. We leave. We all get in it. We all gather back up in the carriage. And then we ride home.
What'd you say, Jana?
You guys didn't hear our abduction plan earlier. We were planning that you would polymorph him, and then we would carry.
I did
him
hear
out
it actually.
Bag. Oh, okay, good. Because it was pretty good.
Yeah, no, I think it's a brilliant idea. Not only, he will get a saving throw of sorts, but I can lessen his chances of passing it. And then backup plan. We tie him up and turn him invisible.
Do we have any like sleeping potions? Did we buy anything like that at the?
Not that I know of.
I don't think we did either.
Jana, how many poisons you got?
Lots.
Do you have anything that would,
Let me see. I don't
mimic
know.
death without actually killing him?
Being deaf? I don't know.
I mean, if Galdus goes with you, he can also just cast sleep, right? Although if we move him, he'd wake up, right? We can't really sleep.
he's
Doesn't
just
give us a
asleep.
whole lot.
Yeah.
But if he's asleep, it's probably easier to polymorph.
Oh, that's true.
I don't think that the game has a mechanic for that, but it should.
I'll allow it if you can make it happen.
Guys, I've got
Yeah.
these 2.
Bye, Foxy.
He's a smart guy.
fungus-
Like, we're gonna need contingencies and contingencies upon contingencies because he's a smart guy. He's gonna be protected from a lot of the things that we might be ready to throw at him.
So
like
when rummages
chairs.
through his bag and pulls out 2 fungus zombie fingers and said, will these help at all?
Are those
No?
Tootsie Rolls? What do you got?
Okay. They're zombie fingers.
Where'd you get those?
I can't remember.
From a zombie.
You're starting to sound a lot like Gelatus.
Are these yours, Galdus?
What? Were they in my pockets?
Oh, they're in my bag.
Oh, they're not mine then.
Oh, okay. Well,
Well,
we'll save them
nothing's
for later.
really ever mine, to be honest.
We'll save them for later.
You're a big fan of the gift economy, Gelatus?
Well, yeah. If something is in my pockets, it's meant to be there.
But it doesn't make it yours.
No, because it can transfer to somebody else's pocket at any time.
I don't think that's how pockets work.
Have you seen my pockets?
No, they're inside your pants.
Exactly.
Quote board.
Okay. Does anyone want, other than Jana, want to go on the scouting mission? I'm glad to go too.
I'll do it.
Okay, 3 of us.
I ask, are we only going to be able to turn invisible once?
No, I can do this. I can turn 3 people invisible 3 times, unless I cast another 4th level spell, and then it would only be twice.
All right, just want to make sure that
Let
if
me
we
make
need
sure my
to, we
math
can
is right.
do it again.
Okay.
When you cast this using a 3rd or higher level spell, you can target 1 additional creature for each slot above 2nd. Yep. Some things to note. Let's talk through how invisibility works real quick.
It's a good primer.
Yeah. If you attack anybody or cast a spell, the invisibility breaks. Okay? So let's keep that in mind. Don't attack anybody. Don't cast any spells.
What
Any
about
questions?
Or are we just gonna go with sneaky?
Yep. We're gonna turn invisible and then be sneaky.
Okay.
Do we know how Dirk's hat is going to interact with this? Because Dirk can't take his hat off.
Fabulously.
Nobody saw. Actually, can I? That's dark now, isn't it?
Yes,
Did
it's nighttime.
Did we see any other Dragonborn as we were coming in?
You haven't seen another Dragonborn in the Empire.
Yeah, we have.
You did?
The
Where?
rich guy. The rich guy.
Oh, yeah, that was, yeah.
Vinith.
That's right, Vinith Gata.
And he had one of the
And the
women that was
lady.
with him too.
Swadia, yeah, forgot about them. They're not from here, though, but yeah.
Anything the target is wearing or carrying is invisible as long as it is on that target's person. I would think, it's
I'm just saying it's not gonna like when he comes out of invisibility later, he's not gonna be Dirk again, right?
it's like when you
It's still
take
gonna
a
be-
Cornish game hen and put it inside of a chicken and then put the chicken inside of a duck. It's,
I've had enough
just
of that.
a spell on top of a spell.
Okay, sounds good.
Do you put the duck instead of a turkey?
Only if you want an extra layer.
You
I
son of a
just
bitch.
want to clarify. Am I a duck in this?
No, in that metaphor, you're the chicken.
Oh, God.
No, I think no,
Do you guys
go on.
do you guys want me to just get you up to the balcony?
No, because then we won't be invisible.
Well, you can become invisible once you get on the balcony.
How are you going to get us up there?
I'm gonna fly you up there.
I knew that was coming.
But everyone will be able to see you. And us, by extension.
Owen, you should sing and cause a distraction.
Okay, because I'm bad at it. That makes sense
I think you have a beautiful singing voice.
when it works.
It's a voice, Owen. It's not,
And then I'll come down and I'll support Owen.
And that leaves Zerwin alone to grease the wheels.
I'm gonna be drinking.
There's the one entrance. It's a door. And we haven't. Let's take a stroll around and see how many entrances there are first. They're probably almost all of them are probably locked.
Okay, you want to walk around the estate?
Yeah.
Okay. First thing you notice is that they've really packed in a lot of the mercenaries. Like, it looks like there are, like, assigned spaces. Night Fan.
They put us in the itchy lot.
There are a lot of assigned spaces, and it looks like they're expecting, based on how many mercenaries there are and how much space they've taken up, it looks like they're expecting probably twice as many as are here to be here at some point. So that might give you a rough estimate of what they expect their forces total to be. which means somewhere around 1,000 to 1,500 total.
That number's starting to sound more familiar in terms of army size.
More are rolling in. Oh, it's not like a constant trickle, but it's it's pretty consistent. The next thing you notice when you sort of get closer is that the main house has this incredible, beautiful, grand entrance with these steps and these pillars and this great, big, huge, massive doors. But it's deceptive because the doors are propped open, but you see that they are incredibly thick, multiple layers of wood with iron studs. More like a gate than a door. You just can't tell until you get close. And they're ornate and they're well carved and it's beautiful.
But they are open.
The front doors are open, yes, but there are a lot of guards there. There are no windows on the first floor at all. The windows start on the second floor. It is stacked stone and then timbers on top of that is the way it's constructed, sort of like an old Viking building. There are enough fires around the front area and the side where the lake is that there's enough that it's kind of lit a little bit. But you can also see that if you went around back, it would be quite dark. So there's tons of people milling around here. If you start because you're in the light right now, if you kind of slink off to the side, you're gonna have to make a stealth roll to not be noticed. Zerwin, you see where the big bonfire is, and it looks like there's a mingling of different types of mercenaries there, and there is indeed at least 4 kegs out.
And I'm still having problems getting drunk, right?
Correct.
So
don't worry, it happens to everybody. Just don't. It's not a big deal.
You have a drinking problem of sorts.
I'm just gonna go put a show on for these guys. I'm essentially gonna drink everybody else under the fucking kegs.
Okay.
Who's willing to try?
Alternate plan.
Also, once everyone's drunk enough, and I'll do a roll later for it if you want, I'm gonna try to take a keg back with me to our wagon.
Can you make me a persuasion check, Zerwin?
Can I? Yes, I can. I have advantage on this, so
How'd you get so persuasive?
22.
Okay, you are going to be successful. It wasn't a high difficulty level, but you had to make it. You're going to be successful in getting a lot of these mercenaries to drink with you. All right, what's everybody else doing? We know what Zerwin's up to.
Okay. So there's a lake, and the house is kind of up against the lake.
No, it's more like a pond. So there's like the main buildings and the little carriage house, and the pond is like off the side, like you would walk a little bit down the hill to sort of like have a nice leisurely stroll around the pond, maybe most days. But now there's like mercenary camps all around it.
But we know that there's indoor plumbing in the house, right?
How would you know that?
Because you previously told us that there was indoor plumbing in all of these buildings in the city.
You're not in the city anymore.
Why wouldn't this grand estate have indoor plumbing? I mean, I'm making an assumption, I guess, but...
Yeah, you said you know this, and I say you don't know that.
Okay. If one presumed that there was indoor plumbing in this house, and why wouldn't there be? It's this super wealthy guy's house. Then another way that we could get into the house is through the sewers.
Why do you always want to do that?
No judgment during brainstorming.
You always say that when you say dumb things.
To be fair, he also says it when you say dumb things.
Impossible. That's literally not possible.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, I withdraw the proposal, the sewer
I
proposal.
just don't want to go into the sewers. You're always like, let's go down in the sewers. I'm beginning to worry that like maybe you have a problem.
I mean, I would turn you into a frog first, and so it would be a little bit more pleasant
You know that I
as a
can
frog.
walk through walls.
Only for 7 seconds.
How
We
many
can still
walls do you know of that take more than 7 seconds to get to the other side of?
Well, okay, you're right. You can walk through a wall in 7 seconds, and then you're stuck on that side of the wall and not able to
Well,
walk through
that's
walls
the
anymore.
side where the locks are.
And the guards, and the guy who's gonna see you once you're not
I'm
invisible
gonna do
anymore.
this to spite you. I'm gonna do this to spite you. I'm gonna go into this house. What are we trying to do
No,
again?
wait, stop. Okay. Should we have Galadus? I could turn 4 of us invisible, including Galadus, and then he could fly us up, and then we could go in through the windows.
But isn't that a spell? So he would
You
become
know,
invisible.
if
Hit,
you're worried about people seeing, what I could do is we'll just watch and make sure nobody's looking, and I'll just throw you all up there. One at a time. I can't
That's
throw all
good.
4 people.
we're gonna make sure that 400 people aren't watching.
I have
There
a.
seems to
I have
be.
a.
I got to interrupt you guys because there seems to be some sort of stirring happening in the crowd, and then everyone starts to look up, and you see Qual steps out onto the balcony above the sort of main entranceway. He he looks pleased to be there. He has a big smile on his face, and people start like filling in from all of the different fires and campsites as Qual steps to the front of the railing. That's really not a railing; it is a crenellation now. You see. He waits for a few minutes as the crowd gathers at his feet, and you notice that even some of the guards that come out of the guardhouse, and he raises his hands. Friends, welcome, welcome. I'm so glad to see you. I see here, what do we have? Oh, is that the Bloodstriders there? And you see a group of guys that have like some red like marks on their face. Like, ah! And then he turns and says, the Band of Silence, and he points down. And then there's a group of men who don't make any noise at all, but just stare at him kind of weirdly. The Golden Thrill, and he points over to the side, and there's a bunch of guys who are like wearing really fancy ornate armor and like look really like proud of themselves. Oh, and the Supreme Hold, and he points down, and there's these like bunch of really big guys who were like just a couple seconds ago grappling with each other. We have many fine companies gathered here today, and our numbers are still growing. I trust everyone has been paid? And a cheer goes up in the crowd. Rah! And everyone's found beer. And there's a cheer over from where Zerwin is. Well, how, with a force of such mighty fighters, what could ever stand in our way? Who could get between us and the things that we deserve? Numerius? The Manly Eye? And there's like some boos from the crowd. No, friends, I'm here to tell you that tonight is the last night you suffer under the yoke of those corrupt, thieving, inbred bastards. And there's some kind of raucous cheering from the crowd at that. We leave at first light, and tomorrow there will be battle. They'll have no idea we're coming. They won't see us. They'll be asleep. They'll be lazy. They'll be drunk. They'll be, well, they'll be dead, won't they? And then there's a lot more sort of cheering from the crowd. Enjoy your beer. Enjoy your bread. Enjoy your fires and enjoy your bed. Because tomorrow we take what is rightfully ours and what has been denied to us for years. Tomorrow you become wealthy, as you always knew you should be. There's a lot of cheering at that. And he reaches in his pocket and just throws gold from his purse into the crowds. And there's a little bit of scrambling to get it. There's more where that came from, friends. Thousands and thousands more in the treasury of the palace. And it's going to be yours. Yours. And then the crowd kind of erupts into screams and cheers and bloodthirsty, weird noises. Maybe sorry. And then he kind of waves at the crowd, and he turns around and walks back inside, and the crowd starts to disperse.
Okay, folks, who's ready for the sewers?
We're gonna be rich, he said.
Yeah, does this guy pay more than the bounty?
No. If there's battle, it's 20 gold a day. So, I mean, I guess if you want to split it amongst
That's
all
like
of the
12 days.
mercenaries. It's like 12 days.
Yeah, 10,000 gold pieces divided by 20 a day for the 6 of us.
Zerwin's really good at math.
Yeah, I'm not thinking about the math.
Well, of course not.
Okay. Let's.
If one of us gets up there on that balcony, he's right there in that room.
Before we do the plan, let's come up with backups.
Aubergine.
Gelidus, how long does your power of flight last?
Oh, not very long. Like a couple minutes.
But how many times can you use it before, in a day?
Well, it depends on how much my god likes me for the day. But a couple of times.
A couple.
Maybe a little bit more.
Okay. So, let's talk through the plan. I'll turn the 4 of us, including Gelidus invisible. Gelidus, you'll carry 3 of us, you'll carry us up one at a time. Once we're all up there, Gelidus, you're going to stay there on that balcony because you're our escape plan. The 3 of us will sneak into the house. We'll find Qual. We'll bag him. And then bring him back. This is where things get a little tricky because I can't polymorph him and turn people invisible at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
But if we polymorph him into a rat and then throw him into the bag of holding, then I can end my concentration on the spell, and he's already in the bag of holding. Done.
Did we determine you can't breathe in the bag of holding, though? Or did we?
I don't remember
did.
determining that.
You did determine that.
Okay, so now we need a different plan for what to do when we find him.
We should just do what we do best. Improvise.
I don't know that that's really our best.
I mean, it's literally all we do.
What if you polymorph him into something, and I'll just put him in one of my pockets? Then we don't know whose pocket it will end up in.
That's weird.
How long does polymorph last, Ezra?
An hour.
Zerwin can't believe it.
I'm drinking. Not even involved in this conversation. I'm at the bar. I'm at the bonfire. I can't even.
He's at the
plan with you.
bonfire watching football.
All right, let's go for it. Turn everybody invisible. Let's go.
Okay. All right.
Sounds good.
Okay. All right. Ezra turns. Okay. Here's the rub. I can only turn all 4 of us invisible once. All right?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
All right. We're doing it. Ezra casts invisibility on the 4 of us.
So that's Ezra, Jana, Dirk,
And
and
Gelidus.
Gelidus. Okay, so what's Owen doing?
I guess I'm
Are you watching the
watching the
carriage?
watching the carriage.
Making sure no one's buttering it up.
Just gotta stop all that butter.
Yeah, you're like a man shield against butter. Delicious, delicious man shield. Delicious.
That's what what's her name calls him.
Yeah. There's several what's her names actually. Okay, so you're flying up and then turning invisible?
No,
is that correct?
Turn invisible first.
Turn invisible first.
And then Gelidus is going to fly us up one at a time.
Okay. Yep, that we're good with that? Yeah? Okay.
Yep.
And your flight allows you to carry one other person?
I can carry my whatever my strength capacity is, and I have a strength of 19.
Okay. And how long does your flight last?
19 people?
No, it's whatever the weight is.
Yeah, one at a time. One time will do. How long does that last, your flight?
1 minute.
Do you think you can get all 4 of them up there in 1 minute?
Cast it 4 times.
Okay. I'm not gonna make you cast it 4 times. That just sucks. How about twice? You cast it twice. You get everybody up there twice.
That makes sense.
2 minutes. You hustle. Okay, there are guards on the roof. Yeah. It looks like there's 6 guards on the roof.
Well, we're not on the roof. We're on the second floor.
On the balcony?
Yeah.
Oh, you went to the balcony?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. I misunderstood.
There are 40 guards in the balcony.
The balcony doors are closed. He closed them behind us. Did you want me to tell you that before you flew up there? That he closed the balcony doors behind him?
Has the door ever defeated us?
Yes.
We've burned a lot.
Literally,
of
yes.
A real simple door, but yes.
Only a few times.
Yeah, more than once is the craziest part of that question.
Jana, can you, once we get up there and realize what we've done, Jana, can you check for traps and then see if you can get this guy open?
All right. So I'm checking for traps first. That's investigation?
Sure.
Oh.
Yes.
So I rolled a 1.
Perfect. Yeah.
Should I dap this one? I think I should dap this one. I'm gonna use Danger Awesome points.
Thank you.
Okay.
Oh, that's right. I meant to tell you, I have over 100 now. I hit 100 last session.
Oh, Ezra, I meant to tell you.
Okay, I rolled a 20.
A nat 20 or?
No, a 20, dirty 20.
Combined 20.
This door does not appear to be trapped. It is, however, locked.
Okay. Guys, it's not trapped. It's locked.
Appears not to be trapped.
Appears to be locked. Appears not to be trapped. Want me to open it? I'm gonna open it.
Please.
All right. Sorry, I have to ask this every time. It's sleight of hand.
Blurry Thumb says yes.
23.
You unlock it. It is now unlocked. Can you also make me a stealth check while you do that?
Yeah.
Just Jana or all of us?
Well, Jana's the only one picking the lock, so.
32.
Oh, yeah, no, yep, they don't hear anything.
Okay. So.
Calidus, please stay here.
Oh, right, you can't see my thumb. Sorry. Yes.
I couldn't see any part of you, much less your thumbs.
Can you guys not see each other when you cast
Not if we're
invisibility?
invisible.
So you guys just like bumble fucking into each other every time you walk someplace? This is I love this so much.
I figure we're communicating, like we're talking to each other, saying things like, "Hey, I'm walking over here," but as a whisper. Yeah,
That's weird. Yeah, Ezra keeps saying, "Hey, I'm walking over here." Like whenever we're wandering around invisible,
Hey,
it's like his form of.
Hey, I'm walking here.
Hey, I'm walking over here. Hey, I'm walking over here. Hey, I'm what? Stop doing that.
All right.
I'm gonna try to keep the door open a little bit and peek inside.
There, you do see a guard. Actually, you see two guards. The doorway opens to a small hallway. There is a door on the left and a door on the right, and then a tease at another. This is a short, wide hallway. A tease at what is possibly a longer but definitely narrower hallway, and there are two guards at that T. They are currently facing away from you, and they did not hear you open, so they do not see the door mysteriously crack a little bit.
Convenient. I will relay this information to the people on the balcony in a whisper.
Okay, Dirk, Jana, let's go in and close the door softly behind us.
Okay.
Okay. You do that. I do need both Dirk and Ezra to make me stealth rolls. You can roll at advantage if Jana decides to help you.
I'll help you.
Dirk,
17.
Dirk is very stealthy. Ezra is less stealthy, but stealthy enough to not be noticed. Guards do not turn around as you sneak to the door and close it softly behind you. Now you are in a short, wide hallway. There's a door on your left and a door on your right.
That one.
No one can see what you're pointing at.
The door. I'm pointing at you. Of course, you can see the door.
You're right. No one can see where you are pointing. I misspoke. That's good. The semantics of your correction matters.
I
Can
start
you describe the two doors?
hitting a door.
You start hitting a door.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
that makes a noise.
Lightly.
Now the guards turn around.
Oh shit!
Did you hear that? Yeah. Sound like someone thumping on that door. They walk over to the door you were just thumping at. Do you move out of the way?
Very slightly, but I want to stay super close.
One of them reaches down, grabs some keys, unlocks the door, swings it open. It's dark inside. He opens the door so that the light from the wall sconces in the hallway can get in. And he takes a couple steps in. He looks around.
Is there space for me to sneak behind him?
Jesus, dark.
In theory, it's gonna be tight.
All right, that's fine.
Are you gonna do it?
Yeah.
Dexterity check probably is the best one for that. Athletics maybe. Yeah, make it. How about acrobatics? Make it acrobatics.
Acrobatics? Man, I just got less and less and less advantage in that. Here we go. 18.
Okay. You do. You slip behind him into the room. He turns around and says, "Yep, all right." Then he closes the door behind him and walks back into the hallway and locks it. Goes back to his post. I don't know, man. Probably a mouse or something.
Are there any plants in here?
It's pretty dark. Do you have dark vision?
Sort of have some weird. I can see in the dark when I'm fighting, so I don't really know if that counts.
It doesn't count. No, it's pretty dark in here. You can't really see anything. It's also dark outside. There's not much light getting through the window.
Can I see the handle to the door?
Maybe you could sort of see where the door is a little bit. You could probably find the handle.
Cool. I'm going to try to very stealthily open it for my friends.
Okay.
No, that's a bad idea. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to start walking down.
We don't even know that you're in there.
Well, not with that attitude.
All right, Jana, Dirk, it looks like there's nothing in that room. Let's try the other one.
Okay. Jesus Christ.
No, you got...
You can't. If you're loud enough, they can hear you through the door. You're loud enough for the guards to hear you.
I go to the door and I go, I'm walking here.
Do we hear that?
Make me a perception check.
That was a 4. 10.
I can't do telepathy because I can't see them, can I?
Do you have to be able to see us?
I believe within 60 feet, someone that I can see.
Ezra does not hear him.
They just rolled a 1 on my perception check.
Right.
That's perfect. Yeah.
11 total.
Yeah, no. It's a nat 1. It's a critical failure. So hold on, Ezra. Ezra, you don't hear anything. Jana, all of a sudden, you're almost positive that you hear Geldis outside asking for help.
Okay.
This heist so far has been A+ every step of the way. Nothing. It couldn't have gone better for me, really.
Next time, we're definitely going through the sewers.
At this point, it's going to be a miracle if you got out of here alive.
All right. Can I walk down this hallway?
It's not a hallway. You're in a room.
Well, can I walk down it?
You can walk around the room. You can't see anything, though, so odds are you're going to bump into... Yep, you bumped into a chair. You barked your shin on a chair.
I was going to say the chair. Fuck. I could.
Wait, you just broke up. Can you say that again?
Yeah.
Can I hear?
Oh yeah, you can hear.
Yeah, I'm gonna hear a little bit and see if I can get a sense of the space that I'm in.
This is amazing. This is a yes. Okay. Well, he's hearing. Elsa, sorry, Jana and Ezra. What are you guys doing?
I'm heading back towards the door to confirm if I'm gonna listen at the door before I open it, but I need to.
Yeah, you don't hear anything from the other side.
dead still in the middle of this hallway, convinced that my friend Dirk is standing right in front of me, and my friend Jana is unlocking the door next to me.
Yep. Okay. With the one on the right or the one on the left? The one the guy
The
went
one
into?
the other one.
The opposite one.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
That's what I'm doing. I'm standing there convinced that my friends are doing what they're supposed to be doing. If I had
Sorry.
control issues, I would be losing my mind right now.
I forgot.
I'm gonna go make a cocktail.
You know what? This game should be sponsored by some sort of alcohol. Because really, the number one service I provide is driving my players to drink, apparently. Okay. Jana, you hear nothing on the other side of the door. There's nothing from Gelidus. Gelidus, you don't hear much in the inside either. Dirk, you hear, and why don't you make the roll for me?
What roll is it?
Yeah, it's gonna be a survival roll.
Nice. 24.
Okay. As soon as you hear, you realize that you're in a library, and there are really flammable books everywhere, and you just shot a gout of flame out of your mouth into a bookshelf. Unlike bodies, books are real flammable, as it turns out. Like, up near the top, not quite the top list. I would say in the top 10% of that list is books.
Yeah, well, not if they're big books and they're closed.
Yeah.
Usually bound in leather.
That's true. A lot of them are bound in leather, which is a little fire resistant. That is true. Yeah. No, I'll give you that. I'll take that back. Top
It's
15%.
made out of bodies.
Yeah, leather's made out of bodies. That's right. And bodies are not flammable, as we learned previously. Listen, we're also basically a public service announcement in this game. So, yeah. Your 24 in your survival roll means that you hear and immediately, like, as the flame starts out of your mouth, you're like, oh, fucking shit. I'm going to kill everyone, including myself first. And then you're like, and so you, and then the flame goes away real quick. Yeah. Good roll.
What?
The. And
No,
so
no,
now
I
we
got
see it.
that. Sorry.
Okay, no, it's good.
I did that with a yellow jacket yesterday.
You did what with the yellow jacket yesterday?
I almost inhaled it, and then I blew it out before I swallowed it, and I did not get stung in the mouth, which I was very happy about.
Oh, that's pretty good. I might have just crunched that thing.
But I didn't get stung in the mouth.
Yellow jackets are assholes. Okay. Jana?
Since I don't hear anything from Gelidus, I'm going to move back to the other door. And, to the door on the other side of the hall. And check if it's locked.
It is locked?
I will try to...
Ezra, nothing is happening. Go ahead, Jana.
I will try to unlock it.
All right, make me a sleight of hand check.
Oh my god, you guys. Someone else needs to start rolling for me. I am going to use DAPS to re-roll that natural one.
Oh, is that a second natural one?
It's my
That's my third one tonight.
15 minutes. Okay. Well, glad you've got a lot of DAPS, Erwin, because I'm going to need them, because I'm about to run out. Okay, 19.
Okay, yeah, you can unlock the door.
Okay.
Dirk, what do you want to do inside the library?
Probably leave.
Okay, yeah, good. So you're going to go back over the door and unlock it and walk out?
Yeah.
Could you make me a stealth roll for unlocking that door stealthily? All right, the door unlocks under your nimble fingers. Jana, would you like to open it?
I'm going to wait, we're invisible. I forgot.
It's easy to forget.
I was like, why can't we see each other? Yes, I will try to quietly and stealthily open the door.
Maybe a stealth roll.
Okay.
Dirk, would you get in your stealth roll?
17.
Okay, good.
18.
All right. Jana, you swing the door open to look inside. It's dark inside. Dirk, you swing the door open to the hallway. Ezra, nothing has happened for a really long time, and suddenly both the doors open.
Guys, what the fuck is going on? But I don't see anybody. The door that had the guard had opened, I don't see anybody opening it, right?
Nope, it just opens. So both of them just open.
Okay,
Really quietly.
Over here.
wait. Okay, what's in there?
I'm walking here.
How did you get in there?
I'm awesome.
Okay, were there any? What'd you see in there?
Oh, it's a bunch of books. They're really flammable.
Okay, sorry, I nodded, but you couldn't see it. Are there any doors in there?
I don't
And
know.
I don't mean like metaphorically, like a book is a doorway. I mean like, was there a? You can't see that. A physical door. Or any other physical doors to other rooms.
Wait, do you have a doorway book?
You know I do.
Oh, that. Okay. Yeah, no, I didn't see.
That's how you and I met.
Wait, who? Ezra?
Okay, that was loud enough. All right. You're lucky they rolled poorly.
All right, let's.
I'm remembering this really great moment when Owen first joined the group, and Owen was like, "Did you guys ever get anything done?" And Servant was like, "Do we do anything? We had a prawn. Like we went to a prawn cook. Like we ate the spicy peppers." And Owen goes, "It sounds like you went to the buffet."
That was a strong moment for all of us. Okay. We're gonna go in that door. We're gonna follow Jana in that door. Let's try to stick together, please, guys. Please. Thank you for using the "I'm walking here" system, though. That was good.
We broke Jana though. She's
yeah.
Okay, so now you're walking into the door that Jana opened, correct?
Yes, please.
Yes, it is another library.
Oh, mother of God.
Careful, those are flammable.
So Jana and I both have our goggles of night on. Are there doors inside of this library?
No, there's no door inside this library. There was one window in each library, and the only door is the one you came through.
Okay. Are there any other doors between us and the guards?
No.
Okay, folks. We're gonna have to quietly and carefully move past the guards. When I want to, and this is out of game, I want to ask a clarifying question. The balcony where Qual came out to speak, was it right in the middle of the building? Of course it was. If you were Qual, before we go back out there, let's talk through this. If you were Qual, do you think that you would have your room on the lake side or on the garden side?
That is a great question. Legit.
Anyone want to? I mean,
Wait,
I trust the assassin. All right.
Okay.
So when we get to the guards, we're gonna sneak past them, garden side, which the way I'm thinking about it is to the right. I
It's
don't
to
know
the
if that's
left.
accurate. Okay, so we're gonna sneak to the left. We're gonna go sneak past the guards, go down the left.
If we get into combat, one of us should try to stay invisible.
We might all be able to. Oh wait, I guess not.
Not if you're in combat, right?
We're in
Because
combat.
if Ezra's in combat, then the spell drops.
What I'm
Well,
saying,
no, because it's concentration. As long as it's concentration.
No. Once one of us attacks or casts, if I attack it or cast the spell ends.
Yeah.
And
Ezra, try not to cast any spells.
yeah, and this is a good clarifying question. But yeah, anything the target is wearing, the spell ends for a target that attacks or casts a spell. So if any of us attack or cast a spell, the person who does the attacking or casting the spell, the invisibility ends.
Okay.
All right.
All right, let's sneak.
We sneaky.
Okay. I'm not gonna make you roll again. You just rolled a minute ago, but you sneak out. Down the hallway, you see there's another guard at the end of the left hallway, another guard at the end of the right hallway. And then, conspicuously, there are 2 guards standing outside a single door.
Should we kill them?
Are all these guys mercenaries?
Do they look like Qual's private guards?
I'm not sure how you would know that.
Well, if they're all wearing, for example, livery.
They're not wearing livery, but you haven't really
livery.
seen anybody wear livery, really.
Okay, are they all wearing
Uniforms? No. Armor? Yes.
matching armor?
Not really. They are kind of all wearing chain.
Where's the door with the 2 guards at it in relation to where we are right now?
Assuming that you stopped at the T and looked left and looked right, then it's down the left hallway on your right.
Okay.
And from
It's
what
the
we can
very
see,
last. It's the very last one. So it's a corner room.
on the right. Yeah. Okay.
Beyond the single guard?
No, there's
No.
one guard at the end of the hall. There's the 2 guards here in the middle at the intersection. And then that room on the right, there are 2 guards outside of that room. So there's a total of 6 guards, I believe, because there's also a guard all the way at the end behind us.
Okay.
All right.
Sneaky.
Yeah, I guess I wasn't prepared for all these guards. So I guess now things are going to get really interesting because we got to be really quiet. But we can't see each other. Well, we should have talked marching order. I figured Jana was in front.
No way to know.
Well, there's nothing I can say to that. I thought I was in front as well, though, for what it was worth. And that Ezra was in the middle.
Can we roll a dice or anything to see what our march? Ezra stops where he is, and he reaches a hand very slowly, very carefully forward to see if he can touch anyone who's in reach.
Janice, someone's groping you from behind.
He reaches a hand behind him, as far back as very slowly, very carefully. He reaches a hand back, and without realizing it, probably grabs Dirk's junk because that's how tall Ezra is.
Dirk, someone's fondling you from in front.
Without realizing it.
I'm gonna reach back. Does the hand feel like Ezra?
How familiar is Jana with Ezra's hands on her booty? Is the question here.
Well, I know.
This is the dilemma of being a halfling.
Not well. Okay, like
Not unfamiliar. It sounds like.
There's the episode title, "The Halfling's Dilemma."
Well, like if it feels like getting groped by a child, then yeah, it's probably Ezra.
Well, there you have it.
Yeah, I'm gonna assume it's Ezra.
Ezra's gonna gently push Jana forward and gently pull Dirk behind him by whatever he's grabbed on either end.
Okay, I'm going to reach back and transfer Ezra's hand to my shirt.
Thank you.
To my tails. Perfect. All right, and then I'm going to continue sneaking forward slowly.
Okay. This is yeah, okay, great. No. Now
should have done this all along.
Now you're the sneak train.
There's nothing sneakier than a train.
Okay. Yeah, now you can sneak right down the hallway in tandem. It's like the most awkward conga line that no one can see. Which kind of defeats the purpose of a conga line. I don't know, maybe not. I've never actually been in one. Now what?
Let's think about what we could do now. I have another idea.
Well, so far your ideas have been bangers, so I can't wait for this one.
What if we're standing in along the left, this hallway on the left? What's the farthest distance that we could be from all of the guards?
I mean, so I'm not gonna make you roll for this. On the left-hand side, there's no door for a long way because you know there's a library there. There is a door all the way at the end of the hallway on the left. On the right-hand side, there's the big double doors. Then there's a smaller door just before that. So what would be like closer, right? Because there's more guards on this side, that door is probably the farthest away you could be. Although this hallway is pretty well lit. So there is that.
I'm just thinking in terms of being able to whisper something without the guards hearing. I would want to try to guide us to the place where...
Oh, the guards aren't like just standing there perfectly silent. Like they're having conversations just really quietly. That's why they're disadvantaged to roll. They're like, so, it's going to be a long night, don't you think? Yeah, this is... Why do we always draw the fucking shitty night dude the day before we're marching out? Just like normal... Life sucks.
Okay.
So I'm gonna touch Ezra's hand, and then against his hand, point to the door with the two guards.
Yeah. Okay. So you're taking my hand and so that I am pointing, so that I can kind of tell, in theory, because I should have the body awareness of what I'm aiming at.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to pause this for a second while you guys do this.
Yeah.
Zerwin, out by the fire, people are getting completely schnockered. Are you trying to get drunk?
No, not necessarily, but I'm drinking. I'm trying to get everybody else drunk.
Okay. Yeah, no, you're fairly protected. Your stomach gets full, and you have to pee a lot. But you don't get drunk. There's a lot of like kind of raucous cheering, and once people see you like that you're trying to drink everybody under the table, it becomes a thing, right? And then people start because this is what soldiers do. They immediately start gambling on it, right? They're like, oh, after you down the second or third guy, people start like laying odds on whether or not you're gonna drink down the next guy and the next guy, et cetera, et cetera. And what you realize is after you drink down the fourth or fifth guy and you're still not drunk, someone's going to start suspecting you of cheating. And that's bad because they're gambling on this. Soldiers do not like losing their money to cheaters.
Okay. Can I tell people are starting to figure out that I don't get drunk?
It's going to happen soon. Luckily, they're all pretty drunk, so they're a little slow on the uptick.
Can I? How many guys are with me?
Oh, there's easily 40 here, maybe 50.
Are they all? Is everybody drinking?
I mean, yeah, and more are gathering every moment to like word is getting out at the freakish dwarf who can drink anyone to the table. He's on number 6.
I will. I'll stop drinking, and I'll be like, all right, I'm done. I was like, I'm too full. I could keep.
Oh! There's like a
full. But why
there's
don't
like a
you
wave.
and you go at it? And I just pick two random dudes.
Okay.
Why don't you and you try?
Or him? Oh, he's a fucking lightweight. Fuck
That's
you,
what
I'm
he
a
said about
lightweight.
you.
Okay, yeah. And it doesn't take much to get them going. I will let you make a persuasion roll at advantage to see if the crowd catches on.
Nat 20.
Oh my god. Okay. Nat 20. What do you want them all to do, this crowd of 50 growing people? All of them now. You have them literally in the palm of your hand. They will do anything you want.
I'm going to convince them to join me to go raid the kitchen inside. I am not going to go in, but I'm going to herd them into the front door.
Okay. No, we don't have to go in the front door. We can go in the servant side entrance. Yeah!
That's fine. So I want them in there making noise to try to draw some of these guards. Not that I know what's going on, but I know that they're up there, and I'm going to try to make a commotion downstairs.
Okay.
And once they're in, being sober, I will follow them in. I will keep an eye out for any butter I see, but other than that, I'm not like, if I have to get out of there, I will get out of there.
Okay.
Like to make a commotion in there.
All right. So first of all, what happens is this crowd of 50 drunk mercenaries, screaming, drinking drunk mercenaries, walk around the side to where the service entrance is, and the door is locked, but they just like hammer on it for a few minutes, and finally one of the servants opens from the inside, and then they like yank the servant out, and they prop the door open with a big stone, and then they all start pouring into the kitchens. You gotta go like in the service entrance, and then down the hall a little bit to the right, but the kitchens are pretty massive down there. It's in the way back of the house. You can make me a perception check, Serwin.
Yeah. Would Gelidus have seen me leading this group?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I'm gonna get there in just a second. Actually, if you want to interrupt and do anything, Gelidus, you can.
So far, nothing.
You said perception?
Perception first, yep.
see. I only rolled an 11 on that.
Okay. You don't notice anything. Then when you get to the kitchens, you can make me an investigation roll.
I rolled a 7 on that one.
Sadly, you also don't find any butter, but there is a lot of noise going on. Owen, you are outside when you see Zerwin basically attract a large crowd of people and start herding them towards the kitchens. You see the whole thing unfold. Are you gonna tag along, or are you gonna stay behind?
I'll follow.
Okay. Once you realize what's happening, it doesn't take long for you to catch on. It is pretty easy, right? This distraction. Do you want to go in the building as well?
Yeah.
Okay. You can make me a perception check because I figure you're towards the back probably.
7. Nope, 7.
Okay. You also don't notice anything out of the ordinary. Then when you get back to the kitchens, you see Zerwin sort of like looking through the cupboards for some butter. But
What are you doing?
Looking for butter, but these guys are all hammered. Hopefully this will make things smoother.
it's so loud in here, you guys could scream at each other and wouldn't make it. Is like a cavernous, raucous, like everyone's cheering and smashing things unintentionally, but like glasses are being dropped, like pantries are being broken into.
What should we do?
Look for the butter.
Really?
Yeah. What do you want to do?
I don't know. Fine, I look for butter.
Make me an investigation roll.
I got a 3 because my heart's not in it.
Good.
None over here. Oh, look. There's also none over here.
All right. How do you think Ezra's making out?
I'm sure he's having an embolism right now. Wherever he is.
I don't know what an embolism is, so I'm like, oh, gross.
It's a medical condition when you're not completely in charge. A vein pops in your forehead. And since Dirk's there, he's not in charge right now.
Okay, you guys, you won't have to make a perception check for this, but all of a sudden, like 4 house guards, or maybe half a dozen house guards, burst in. The only way you know they're house guards is because they're sober, and they're like, "What the fuck are you guys doing here? Get the fuck out of here!" And there's like, they're like, "Ah, we're just having some food. They're hungry." And there's like a little scuffle breaks out, and then actually, why don't you make me an insight check, both of you?
Why? I'm not gonna pass it.
I
Half
got
the
a
fun.
promiscuous 20.
I got a 9.
Owen, you can feel that this like might turn ugly because the people who are with Zerwin, people with you guys, are hammered, and now and they're having a good time, and now someone is trying to tell them to stop having a good time, and this is a whole group of people who like beat the shit out of people for a living. This could get ugly.
Hey, that's not fair. We're just trying to have a good time.
Yeah, we're just trying to have a good time, you fucking assholes!
My God. You should hear what they said about your mum.
What?
I'm like, yeah, there's not even any butter in here.
Lack of butter. Things said about your mum.
Oh,
Don't boys.
Here's a bunch of bread, but fuck your butter. What is this?
Bread's cheap, butter's expensive.
Yeah, they didn't even give a shit about us. Those fucking assholes. And then, okay, sure enough, it starts a melee. There's no weapons involved. It's just like a brawl. And the house guards are really outnumbered. And also, they're not as good at fighting. They do have weapons on them, though. So eventually one of them is going to pull a sword. But, well, let's see, actually.
I'm yelling at Owen. I'm like, we should get out of here.
Yeah, we leave.
There's no fucking butter. We walk out.
Okay. Yeah, the sounds of combat and melee. As you walk back around the front, you see that there's now only one guard standing in the front doorway. As soon as this happens, Ezra, Elsa, Dirk, all the guards upstairs, you hear this fucking battle happening downstairs. You hear all the screaming, you hear all the shit, and then all of a sudden someone, like, what you realize also is at the end of the hall, the door on the very right end of the hall is a stairway door. Because some guard pops through and is like, there's a fucking brawl in the kitchens! And then all of the guards from this floor, except one, start running downstairs. So now there's just one in front of the fancy double doors in this hallway.
Do we want to kill him?
Jana. Aubergine.
Okay. I'm gonna sneak up on this dude and try to just kind of subtly and quietly kill him.
Absolutely, yeah.
I can't hear you.
Oh, sorry. I said absolutely, yes.
What do you want me to roll?
Well, I just need you to make a stealth roll.
Okay.
And then an attack roll to make sure you don't roll another one.
29 on stealth.
Oh, you are the shadow
Hidden in
itself.
mittens.
I am so fucking sneaky, you guys.
Hitting in mittens. That's a good one.
And I guess I'll use dagger. And 25 to hit.
Okay.
Oh, and you're not going to be invisible anymore.
Nope.
Jana pops into existence, but
And he pops out of existence.
yeah. How much damage do you do on this attack, just to be clear?
On this one?
Don't forget that
7
you're going
million
before
damage.
him, so you automatically crit.
Yeah, and because it's a surprise attack. It's an automatic critical hit.
So you double your
Double
all
everything.
your dice.
Double my damage. And it's a sneak attack, right?
Yeah, that's the big thing.
So yeah, so you roll your sneak attack twice.
Okay. Doesn't like letting me roll my sneak attack twice. Come on.
Just click it twice.
You can just roll 66. So 17, 39. You're at 39 right now.
Yeah.
Okay. You can stop there. He only had 40 hit points.
Okay.
So you've revoked his living license. And he doesn't make a sound as he drops bonelessly to the floor. Jana pops into existence in front of you.
Jana, can you check that door for traps and see if it's locked?
Sure.
How did you get over there?
Hey, she's walking there.
All right. My investigation was 10.
You're not sure.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna see if it's locked. Sleight of hand?
To see if it's locked, you can just try the door handle. It is not locked.
Okay. Not locked, guys.
Sweet, let's do it.
All
Yeah.
right.
Before we go in, let's listen and see if we hear anything.
Cool.
All of you make perception checks.
This guy's shredding us.
Nat 20, 29.
Dirk, you hear the slow, rhythmic breathing of someone asleep in the next room. Jenna's already made him bleeding.
Sorry.
There's somebody sleeping in there.
All right.
Okay.
Go.
Yep. We open the door.
It's Qual's bedroom. It's very dark inside. There are windows. All the curtains are drawn, and you see a lump under the covers.
Can I just say, when I come out of the house, I run around to the front to see the guards out front, and I'm like, dude, you got to get in there. It's horrendous.
They're stealing the butter.
There's no butter left.
The butter? What the fuck?
Right, because you said there's only one guard out there.
Yeah, he's like, I didn't want to go, but they told me to stay. They said somebody needs to be here.
We'll watch it.
Yeah, we'll watch it.
Make me Owen persuasion at advantage because Zerwin's helping you.
Oh my god.
God, don't ruin my night.
17.
Okay. He's like, all right, you guys stay here. You can't. Promise me you're not going to move.
Pinky promise. Get out of here. Go save that butter.
He takes off running.
Might start moving as soon as he walks away. What an idiot.
Deserves to fall. I keep saying it.
Okay. Gelidus. You see that you see everything that just happened, except you can't see when they're directly below you, which is what the door is, but you can hear them. You also hear the guards. There is no more guards upstairs either. The sounds of combat have now grown into like serious, real combat. Like it sounds like metal on metal. And there seems to be a bunch of people running in from the camps. There's people starting to yell, "Hey, come on!" There's like, mercenary captains trying to break the thing up. Yeah. All right. Ezra, Dirk, Jenna.
All right. Now, are we sure we want to take him alive?
No, let's kill him.
He's already asleep. Jana, did you have anything that would, like, really knock him out?
No.
No?
I can hit him
Okay.
over.
Do you want 10,000 gold or do you want 2,500 gold?
I feel like we have a chance pulling this off.
Ezra needs to make some sorcery points. And then he's going to...
Guys, everybody turn around so we can make sorcery points. He needs to make boom boom.
I can't remember how many I need to make a 5th level spell slot. Because I almost never need sorcery points to make.
He can't do it while you're watching. You know we can't go while you're watching.
Oh, I only needed 7. That's how many I had. I don't know why I did that then. Ezra is going to create a 5th level spell slot and then cast Hold Monster on Qual because he doesn't have Hold Person.
Wait, we should check that it's Qual first.
Oh, yeah, let's do that.
Is it Qual in the bed?
Are you going to go over and pull the covers off?
I'm gonna go over and peek at his face.
Okay. You're pretty sneaky, so I'll say you can. It is Qual.
Okay. Sorry, continue.
That's a good one, though.
but he's already dead and we've been framed.
I will. I'll cast detect magic, and yes, that means nobody's invisible. Or no. Oh yeah, nobody's invisible anymore. And I want to see if there's any like illusion magic, just to, really make sure it's definitely Qual.
Detect magic in this room. There's magic radiating from somewhere under the bed, and there is. He's wearing a magical ring, and on the bedstand there's a magical necklace. I think that's everything.
Okay. Ezra will okay. I'm gonna cast Hold Monster on him. We tie him up and gag him, and then we get him out to Galadis. We put the dead guard in here under the covers. Ready?
Yeah, that sounds good.
We gotta
Is
move
that
fast.
carrying him out small as a mouse or something?
Well, then he'll be awake and trying to squirm free.
All right, sure, let's do it.
Yeah, you ever tried to hold a squirming mouse?
Okay,
It feels
Ezra
manageable.
casts Hold Monster on Qual, and do you want, like, is he gonna have his normal save because he's asleep?
What's the normal save?
It is. I'm sorry, I didn't have it ready. Wisdom 18, and I'll tell you what, I'll spend the 3 sorcery points to make it.
He can't make the saving throw. He's asleep. If it's a Constitution saving throw, he's got a chance at it, but not with Wisdom.
All right. Cast Hold Monster. While Dirk and Jana are working on gagging him and tying him up, I'm going to take the necklace. And I'm going to check under the bed to see what was radiating magic.
There's a chest, a small one.
I'm going to put that into the bag of holding.
It's actually incredibly heavy. But, so, what's your strength?
12.
It's going to have to take a strength roll.
$10.
Yeah, you can drag it out, but you can't lift it up and put it in the bag. It's like, it can't possibly be that heavy. There's something obviously magical about it. You have to have Dirk lift it up for you.
Dirk, can you put this in the bag?
Yeah, of course. I'm very strong.
And while he's doing that, I will give Jana the help action to gag and tie up Qual.
Well, if he's being held, then you don't really need the help action. You can't resist. So Dirk, make me a strength roll.
Mm. 13.
But what is your strength?
+8.
Okay. No.
It can't be +8.
Yeah, it is. It says it right there.
No, your strength number.
Yeah, 8's a number.
Yeah, okay. You got me there. The most it can be is 20, which is a +5.
Okay.
That's your strength saving throw is +A. Your strength roll gets +4.
I don't see any of this. I mean, I see the saving throw, but that's fine.
So just above it, it says strength.
Scroll up.
Oh, 19. All right, I'll roll that one.
Pretty good.
23.
Yeah, that's very good.
Okay, you managed to get the box into the bag of holding, and also, do you want to drag the body and throw it in the bed?
Yeah.
Okay, you're not. No one's invisible anymore, so you can do that. But you do get covered in the man's blood, and there's still a blood stain on the carpet out front.
I have a solution for that. I will cast
prestidigitation. The one that makes it taste different. So when someone taste tests it, it doesn't taste like blood.
Yeah, but it's not. Yeah, but
prestidigitation.
Prestidigitation. You instantaneously clean or soil an object no larger than 1 cubic foot. So I will clean the bloodstain.
I soiled it.
Hmm.
And I gotta be honest with you, I don't need a spell to do it.
Okay.
Okay.
Very good.
And then
It's
we
probably-
drag him back out to Galladus. Not the dead body. We drag Qual out to Galladus.
All right.
So you just open the door and you guys come out with a bundle.
Yes.
Yeah, wait. Are we going back out to Gelidus now that we're not all invisible? In the front
Once
of the
we're
castle?
once we're out there, I can turn us invisible in installments.
Great. All right, then I will go first. I will carefully open the door a little bit and peek out and whisper Gelidus.
Hey, Jana, hold on. I gotta clean all this up. He starts putting all the stuff that he took out of his pockets back in his pockets.
What? Okay.
I was taking inventory. Did you get him?
We're coming. We got him. He's alive and bound.
Oh, good.
All right. So open the door and let the others out.
So if you stay close to the door, because of line of sight, you're not going to be visible to people that are below you.
Mhm.
But you're outside now, and there's a ton of people running around because there's a lot of commotion. So you walk anywhere near the edge of the balcony, or even if it's all four of you, probably need to duck down because you're visible now. Except for Ezra, because he's weak.
Thanks.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay really low. And
All right.
All right, so what's the plan?
That's a good
So
question.
I cast invisibility on Gelidus, Dirk.
Okay, so
and
your hold
Qual.
monster is off, correct?
Yeah, it only lasted a minute, so it just lasted long enough for us to bind and gag him.
Okay, so he's like,
Gelidus, can you put him to sleep?
Sure. I guess I'll throw a sleep spell at him. I'll do the 5th level sleep spell.
And then if I make you and him invisible, can you fly him all the way to the carriage?
How far away is the carriage?
That's a good question.
Maybe a quarter mile, a little less.
Nope.
How far can you fly in a minute?
So it's just my regular running speed. I don't fly any faster.
For how long?
For a minute, though.
1 minute.
But your movement speed or your running speed?
Movement, so 30 feet.
What's 30 times 10? 300?
300.
Yeah, that's less
was
than
there one
400
quarter
meters,
mile.
isn't it?
That's a quarter mile.
That was out of game. I'm not with you guys downstairs.
I could try it. Aren't you guys going to get down though?
So 300 yards will get you close to your camp. But also between your camp and here is the pond/lake. And you don't want to come down in it. So you'll have to go to one side or the other, which puts you a little farther, if that makes sense.
What if I cast my flight twice?
Then you'll make it.
And then we just need a way to get down.
Because that'll be 600 yards and a quarter mile is 450-ish. I'm actually bad at math.
I can cast invisibility on the two of you, and it'll last an hour. We'll give you 10 minutes to get there. and then I'll need to drop that invisibility for us.
If we're invisible, we can just climb down the.
Oh, where we're
wall.
going, we don't need climb.
Owen and Zerwin, what are you guys doing at the front? Are you just leaving the front door open?
Can we hear them? We probably can't hear them, right? We're right below them.
Yeah, you're below them, but they're being quiet.
Yeah.
Wait, can we hear them?
I don't know. Maybe. Give it a second. Maybe if they talk to each other, or if they leave, or I don't know. Galdus heard them a few minutes ago.
Yeah, they're down there causing trouble. Something about butter and people fighting over the butter.
I mean,
And
I'm just standing here waiting.
Is the front door open?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna look in. Are there any guards there?
No, everyone's run to the kitchens.
Do we see any sign of kerfuffles upstairs?
You can't really see upstairs from where you are near the front.
It's too quiet. Our friends are dead.
You definitely don't hear anything upstairs.
Cut our losses.
All right. Yeah, fine. Let's go.
No, I'm kidding. They're definitely just quiet. You think?
I mean,
you think Jana got caught? I don't think so.
I mean, I don't care. You want to stay? You want to go?
Well, I mean,
we told that guy we'd watch the door. I guess
do we have a rendezvous point?
The carriage, I assume.
Well, we could go back to the carriage.
It's a nice carriage.
Or we could stay here until that guard gets back, and just throw
Unless a
him off.
member of the Piquant Kiwis wants to give us a sign.
Well, why don't we just hang out here in case that guard come back and we haven't seen or heard anything from our friends?
Okay, right.
So we'll just hang out, leaning against a pillar.
You hear familiar voices below you.
Us? Okay.
Yeah.
So
I'm also burping like a son of a bitch because I just drank a keg of beer myself.
Galdus, did you fly off with Qual?
I can. Yeah, I can do that now.
Well, you want me to? Here, let me make the two of you invisible.
Be super awkward if you were visible the whole time.
Alakazam. You're both invisible. If you don't mind flying him and stowing him in the carriage, and then wait there, and we'll meet you there in less than 30 minutes.
All right, sounds good.
How long do you want me to wait before I break the concentration on the invisibility? 5 minutes? Is that okay?
Yeah, it shouldn't take me that long to get there.
Okay. So Ezra cast invisibility.
I gotta take a piss. So I just walk out.
All right. Are you afraid that you'll be ambushed, or?
No, I'll be right back.
Okay.
I'll be right back. You stay here. I walk out towards the garden side because you're not supposed to pee in bodies of water. Just find are there trees or anything around, or is it pretty cut down in here?
No, it's not really a forest because it's more like the hills of Spain.
I was thinking more because it's an estate. Are there any
Yeah, there's some trees. There's actually an orchard. Remember that you passed through at one point.
Yeah, I'm not going that far. I'm not going that far from the house. I just need to find a tree to pee on.
There's a bunch of shrubs.
The estate is ironically called Pissing Wood.
Yeah, you find some shrubs. All right, what are the rest of y'all doing? How are you gonna get out of here? Let's try to wrap this up before it gets too late.
Yeah,
You're either gonna die or leave.
We essentially let 5 minutes pass, and then Ezra says, "Okay, here's the plan. I'm gonna turn the three of us invisible."
5 minutes?
Yeah.
A lot can happen in 5 minutes. All right, you see Zerwin walk away to go piss. You hear him. You hear Owen say he's gonna stay. It sounds like within that 5 minutes, the fight has been broken up. and the guards are starting to return to various outposts.
If it starts to sound like they're coming back,
Yes.
how many minutes does it feel like on my mental clock have gone by?
Let me roll for it.
Thanks.
Maybe a minute and a half to 2 minutes after you send Geldis off.
Okay. Jana, can you lock that door? No?
Yeah.
I mean, I know that you're really good at unlocking them. Can you lock it?
I don't know. Let's see your roll. Actually, can't you just open it, lock it, and then close it again? Oh, no, because it's probably a slide lock. Now I got to manipulate it.
I got a 22. So
Yeah, you can.
All right. We're going to wait what feels like another minute unless there are guards approaching, and Ezra will use that time to explain. I'm going to turn the three of us invisible. Do you want me to explain this in the cool way or just to really tell you what's about to happen?
Cool way?
Yeah, I hold out my hand and I say, "Do you trust me?"
Oh, no, just do it normal.
Okay. So I'm going to turn the three of us invisible. We're going to count to 3. All 3 of us are going to jump off the balcony at once, and I'm going to cast Feather Fall in midair so that we land safely.
Nice. I like that. That's cool.
Thanks. So Ezra will cast 4th level invisibility to turn the 3 of us invisible. Okay, ready? On 3. So like as I start to say 3, not like after 3. So it's going to go 1, 2, 3. And when I start to say 3, we all jump and then feather fall. Got it? 1, 2, 3. And Ezra jumps.
Yeah, I do it. Perfect timing.
And then Ezra casts feather fall, targeting the 3 falling creatures within range.
You mean 4?
There are 3 of us, aren't there?
Oh, yeah, 3.
You really scared the hell out of me there. And then when we land, is Owen right there?
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
at the front door.
I'm walking back.
But you're invisible.
No, when
and
I
it's
cast
us.
feather,
Ah, I'm walking
when
here.
when you cast Featherfall, you didn't become non-invisible anymore.
Oh, I guess. Shit. Forgot about that.
Oh, good. Okay, perfect. Yes, so you are visible as you slowly float to the ground.
wait,
Hi, Owen.
Hi, I can see you guys.
Oh, yeah.
I can see you too.
Right, but
Ended
if
up
I
being
can
not
see you,
quite as
then
cool.
everyone can see you.
just drop us, Ezra.
Okay.
Oh, he did. You
That's
guys
it.
landed.
Yeah, we landed.
Let's go.
Hey, did you
Alright.
see that? Those guys just fall off the roof.
You're fucking drunk. I yell.
No, for sure they did.
You're drunk. Where's this guy?
There's a couple guys sitting over by the fire, where the bomb used to be a bonfire. It's kind of dying down a little bit now, but they're still drinking. They went back to drinking. You can't tell which.
We should run
No, we shouldn't.
away.
We'll talk this out.
We'll just walk like normal. We're supposed to be here.
I go back over the bonfire, or lack thereof. Is there any beer left?
Oh yeah, yeah. It was funny. Everybody left. They wanted to get.
Oh.
They wanted to go to the kitchens for some butter, I think.
Wonder if anybody found any. Well,
They couldn't have found any.
we
The
probably
butter's
ought
not
to-
in the kitchens.
Where's the butter?
Guess with the supplies for the army, you always bring butter with the army.
That's what I said.
Yeah, you got something that makes you feel good is butter.
All right. Well, I take a.
That makes it sound like he's misusing that butter.
I pour myself another beer. I chug it. Then I'm like, well, I'm gonna hit the hay. Gonna be an early day tomorrow.
Yeah, pretty good time to sleep. I'm gonna sleep right here. It's nice and warm by the fire.
Alrighty. Don't roll into it.
Yeah. I might be sick too.
Attaboy. I get up and leave. You guys, I assume, walked back. I walked away from you guys. Where's Bonfire? I'll make my way back to the carriage.
There are some casualties from that fight. It was ugly in there.
Like deaths?
You don't know about deaths, but there are definitely some people who are not going to be fighting tomorrow. If there is a fight. Okay, Gelidus, you fly back to the carriage. Your host, or you're not your host is not super cooperative. He's squirming a ton. So I need you to make me a strength check.
All right. Nat 20.
Oh my god. Okay. See, Jenna, you gave all of your rolls to these guys. Okay. No, he's
the Vulcan neck pinch.
Yeah, he's just like, you do something to him and he's like, oh, and he's just completely still the entire rest of the way, including when you manipulate him into the carriage, which is a really nice carriage.
Do you got anything in his pockets?
He's not wearing clothes. He's wearing like a nightgown. Night, username proxy.
Wearing clothes.
Have a good night.
He's gagged.
Damn it. I can't understand you. I don't speak that language. I think you said you have lots of money. You're speaking to the wrong person. I don't care about money. You see, I'm a Kender, and Kenders, like, we don't believe in the concept of money or really owning anything. And I go into this dissertation about Kenders for him.
Okay. Dirk, Ezra, Jenna, Owen. You approach the campsite where you had set up, and the fire has gone out because you didn't put that much wood on it. It's just embers now. You hear inside the carriage, it sounds like Gelidus is, well, he's on some sort of rant or lecture. You can't tell, but he hasn't stopped talking the entire time you've approached.
Ezra pokes his head into the carriage.
Talking about Kenders again, I bet.
You poke your head in just in time to hear Gelidus say, so it's never really mine, right? So it's just sometimes stays with me, is what I'm saying. It could be yours. It could be someone's. Oh, hey, guys.
Gelidus, you let him wake up?
Yeah. Well, you just kind of naturally woke up.
Can you put him back to sleep?
Sure. Why, though? We were having a great conversation.
Well, we're gonna take the carriage and leave, and it would be better if he was asleep for that part.
Okay. I mean, I can put him back to sleep with a spell. Unless anybody, Jenna, do you have like a poison that will keep him to sleep longer?
I mean, no. only the dirt sleep.
Yeah, we don't get paid that way.
We don't get paid as much.
He's probably really not liking this conversation.
But we went to
his eyes got real wide, and he's real quiet.
See, now we could have a conversation with him on the way, and he'd be really quiet.
Yeah, why don't we just keep him awake, and then if he starts making noise, we'll put him to sleep.
Fine. All right, let's pack up and quietly get out of here.
Zerwin, you make it back to the carriage.
Well, as I'm walking back, I mean, because we're on the other side of the pond now from the front gate, right?
You're on the other side of the pond from the house, but the front gate is kind of like at a funny angle. So you don't have to go across the pond to get to the gate. The gate's kind of like, you gotta go around a little lip of the pond, but then down the hill.
Is it open?
Is what open?
Like, is the way that our carriage is set up, we could just roll it down? Like, we can walk our carriage down there with the horses?
You have to rehitch the horses and turn it around, but yeah.
What time of night is it?
Late, probably close to midnight, if not midnight.
I don't know that they're gonna let us just leave.
So what do you want to do?
How close are we to a wall?
You're much closer to one of the walls. You're probably only like, yeah, probably 200 to 300 yards from one of the walls.
What do I want to do, or what do I think we should do?
Both.
I want to open up that fucking bottle of magic animals and see what we get. And maybe fucking, if we get lucky, we tear the fucking back wall down and we drive out that way. But I don't know that that's the smartest thing to do. We could try to get up to the front. Like, by the time we get hitched and we get how long is that going to take us? Depending on the roll.
Yeah, someone can give Dirk the help action to get it done quicker if he rolls well.
Well, I'm just thinking we could try to convince the guards that we want to be like first to go in the morning. The problem is, are we, if Qual doesn't wake up and give the nod, are we even going to go?
I don't think that. Yeah, I don't think the whole march is going to go as planned right now.
What kind of moon is in the sky?
The same one that's always in the sky? Do you mean what shape is
What
it?
phase?
Yeah, it's almost full.
Okay.
Why don't we try? Why don't we try it and we'll try to talk our way out the gate.
Are there any other gates along the back entrance?
No, the back entrance is pushed up against that cliff on the hill.
Yeah, I think we scouted that last session too to see if there are any like ways out.
So we tell them that we're getting an early start because we have a midnight ritual that we do as the tomato wolves that involves going out and howling at the moon, and we're going to be thoughtful and go. Thank you. We're going to be thoughtful and we're going to go out and do it, out in the fields away from the estate so that we don't disturb people.
Or we tell them that we are working on a special mission just for Qual. We can take the ring off his finger and say he gave us this. I assume it's a pretty distinct.
You hear shouting from inside the
Let's
house.
fucking go, guys.
All right, let's help Dirk get everything hitched.
Yep.
I'm doing it. I'm hitching it.
Okay, Dirk, make me a animal handling roll, please.
At advantage.
At advantage.
Probably don't need it. 25.
Ezra, you got one more invisible spell.
Yeah, I got
in the
loads
chamber.
more.
Maybe we ought to make him invisible when we try to get out.
Yep.
Great thinking.
I'll do it now because we have an hour on it. Ezra casts invisibility on Qual.
Hold on one second. Okay. He is invisible.
Does anybody have a silence spell? Or am I just gonna have to make a shitload of noise when we go through the gate?
We could create a distraction.
Be to sit next to him with a dagger in his ribs.
I have kind of a neat spell that allows me to create a duplicate of myself while I turn invisible, and then I could like run away and lead them away.
I could just throw a card that turns into a monster a ways away to
I like
Or you,
that one.
I
distract
mean,
people.
you can
Oh, that's
summon a
fun.
rhino again.
Steve, the rhino.
Yeah.
So many ideas.
I like
Ever
the
s-
card thing. I could do a bunch of them. I could do 5 of them.
Well, are we hitched up and making our way towards the gate at this point?
You are hitched up. Everyone can make me, as you start to pull out, everyone make me a perception check.
24.
Nat 20.
26.
Nat 1.
Okay, well,
19.
that's quite a breadth of experience there. Zerwin, what do you notice? You notice that there is a really squeaky wheel on this wagon, which pisses you off because you paid a lot for it. Geldis with a nat 20. You hear them closing the gates at the front because you hear someone yelling, "Close the gates."
Hey guys, somebody's yelling, "Close the gates."
Now everyone else hears someone yell, "Close the gates." But Geldis, you can actually hear the gates closing with a nat 20.
Okay.
Let's move.
Yeah. Are they actually closed or are they closing?
They're closing now, but I don't think you can get there in time.
Well, I don't need to get there. I just need to stop them from closing.
You can
Right?
do that.
Yeah, oh yeah. Ezra grabs his quarterstaff and casts Fireball directed right on the gate.
What's the range of fireball? Because you're
Enough.
you're still like a quarter of a mile from the gate, maybe a little more actually.
Fuck. All right, then. Never mind. Yeah, it's.
So you're like pulled by the edge of the pond, the lake, and then you hit the main like road, and you're just as you're about to turn on the main road. So it's that he wouldn't. There's no way you'd be able to hear the gates closing. It's a nat 20 that allows you to do that. You can't really even see the gates from here.
I mean, how you said it's a quarter mile? What's that in feet? 1,000 feet? 1,500 feet?
It's, I don't know, 400. Let me see.
Quarter mile is like 1,200 feet or 1,600 feet, maybe.
Yeah, probably closer to 16. No, probably 1,200 feet. Let me see.
All right. Well,
1,320.
Yep. All right. So I can't hit it from that distance, but we'll when we get closer, we got things we can do.
I can't remember. What was the gate made out of? Did anyone notice?
Gate material.
When we rolled in?
Yeah, it's gate all the way down actually.
Like lattice work.
It's actually tissue paper. The wall is stone. The gates are the same kind of like very thick wood studded with iron. So you're just going to continue towards the gates?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Dirk, could you
Okay.
speed us up a little bit?
Yeah, we're going.
Okay. You approach the gates at a maybe like a trot or a canter. I don't know.
I'm nervous and gassy and farting inside this carriage pretty
Makes sense.
regularly at this point.
Have you seen the bad guys? Are you like the piranha? Okay. All right. The gates are indeed closed. You see as you like come down over the thing, and all the guard towers on the other side are all lit up. There's people running everywhere.
How many guys are there?
Hard to tell. There's chaos and confusion.
All right. Game plans? Anyone?
Oh, now you're planning. I love this part.
I just wanted to give other people a chance to get a hand on the ball.
Can we try to get into the gatehouse? Get that gate up?
Well,
Yeah.
Is there some? Are there people standing in front of the gates?
No, someone's standing in front of the gates.
They just closed them.
Yeah, they closed them, and the little bar went across. not little. It's a giant fucking timber, but whatever.
Hey, we have a magical hole punch.
What?
It only
We
does
do.
5. It only does holes that are 5 feet across, though, right? Isn't that right?
I believe so.
It's not enough to fit a carriage through.
No. So I feel like Stampede is our best bet.
Well, why don't we get out and just see what's going on?
Yeah.
I'll jump out and march over to the gatehouse. I assume someone's in the gatehouse at this point.
There's people everywhere. Yeah, there's like people like running on the walls.
I'm like,
Someone comes out and is like, "Turn around and go back."
"What are you doing? Aren't we marching? We want to be in the front."
First light, and that's if we find the boss. He's missing. Someone here fucking nabbed him.
Nabbed him? What the
Nabbed
fuck?
him.
It's his house.
Don't know what to tell you, man.
How do you know he was nabbed?
I'm just doing what I'm told right now.
Oh my god. Listen, we're the wolves. Ow! We travel faster in the moonlight. We're not going to be there in time. It's like, you got to let us out.
I cannot open this gate. I cannot. It's against orders.
Whose orders?
Basil the Blades.
Where's he?
He just went back to the house. He said he'd be back in a minute. You don't want to fuck with Basil the Blade.
He's the one who told us to get a head start.
Hey, Sarge.
Look, man, if you
Some
want,
other guy comes out.
If you want Basil to be up your ass when he gets back here, be my guest. But you got to open that gate, because I don't want to be on his bad side either.
Hmm.
You want a persuasion roll?
Yeah, sure.
That gives me a 19.
Okay. Okay, I'll go get the sergeant and tell him what's going on.
All right. You guys are going to fucking get your asses chewed.
He comes back a few minutes later with another guy. They need to get out. They gotta go. Basil said that they need to leave right now. This guy's like trying to argue on your behalf, and the other guy comes out and he's like, "I can't open the fucking gate. It's my head if I do."
It's going to be your head if you don't. Basil told us to get out of here and get on the road. We're the fastest moving mercenary group here. There's only 6 of us. That's why they call us the Wolves. Ow! We travel fast at fucking night. Open the goddamn gate.
How?
You want another roll?
I I'll tell you what. Sure, but you're going to be up against Basil the Blade's intimidation, which is pretty fucking high. Hold on. Okay.
21.
23.
So not only did you fail, you're scared of him.
No, no. That guy is scared of him.
That guy's scared of him.
That guy is more scared of Basil than he is persuaded by Zerwin.
Okay. Dirk, have you ever wanted to be taller?
I'm very tall.
He does wear those implants in his shoes.
Yeah.
The lifts.
I am naturally very tall.
Really tall. Have you ever wanted to be tall enough that you could like just run through a gate and it would be no big deal?
Yeah, I can do it.
Could you he?
You want to do it?
Yeah.
Well, if
Ezra,
we do this, he's remember, he doesn't look like a dragonborn right now. He's wearing the hat.
He won't look like a dragonborn in a minute either. Ezra's gonna cast polymorph on Dirk and turn him into a T-Rex.
Dirk's
Dirk,
a
if you
fucking driver.
Dirk is the driver.
Okay. Who do you want me to turn into a T-Rex?
Owen.
Duh.
Owen, if you ever wanted to be taller.
Roar, turn me into T-Rex.
You ready? You good for it?
Sure.
All right. Owen, can you just maybe stand like 5 to 10 feet away though?
I throw my hands up in the
Stand
air and walk
5
back
to
to
10
the
feet away.
cart.
Ezra casts polymorph and turns Owen into a T-Rex.
I choose to fail my saving throw.
Okay. All right, an enormous Tyrannosaurus Rex. How tall are they? They're like 30 feet tall.
It's Palladisaurus Rex, please.
They're big, huge is the size provided.
Oh yeah, 20 feet tall. It's a 20-foot tall fucking dinosaur appears.
I start a career as a pianist with my tiny arms.
We could design a piano around that.
I'm just looking up the T-Rex's stats right now. Okay. Oh my god. So now there's a lot of screaming. It's a different kind of screaming. Before it was more like angry kind of shouts and like panicked yells. There's still the panicked yells, but they've like risen an octave and increased in frequency. The pitch has significantly changed. Someone probably loses control of their bladder. At any rate, Owen, what are you doing now that you're a Tyrannosaurus Rex? Everyone wants to know.
We're trying to get through the gate, right?
Yes, please.
I will smash the gate.
Okay. I'm gonna make
I'm
you
not
make.
killing any of the guards. I'm just gonna sort of,
There's no one in
cause
front
a
of the gate.
distraction.
Right?
Yeah, but he's probably gonna move.
There's no one in front of the gate.
Then he moved.
Okay.
You want me to make a check of some kind?
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Like, probably just like a strength check to see. I mean, you're going to get through the gate. Question is going to take you 1 ram of your massive head or 2 rams of your massive head.
Duncan, do you know off the top of your head what a T-Rex gets for strength?
+7.
+7.
+7. Okay, I'm just gonna add 2 to this.
There you go.
9.
Hey, Zerwin, I heard you have more than 100 Danger Awesome points.
Yeah, let's re-roll one.
20. A filthy 20.
Okay. There's a mighty roar as Owen smashes into the gates, and they don't just fly off the hinges. They sort of like splinter and then slowly give, and then the iron in them like bends, and he, has to like heave and like smash through, but he does. Do you just continue out the other side, Owen?
Yeah, I guess, right?
Yeah. Okay.
I lean out the carriage and I said, Boris could get fucked. Let's go.
If Gelidus wants to ride on my head, he can.
I'll totally do that.
No, you're in the carriage. What do you mean?
Dirk, follow that dinosaur.
Go, Dirk.
That one.
Okay.
As we drive through the gate, I'm howling out the fucking carriage window.
Ow!
Ow!
Ow! Okay. That's a pretty great spot to end.
Yeah, I gotta go to bed.
Right there. The epic smashing of the gate is a little late, but you guys did the thing. Well done. Give each other Danger Awesome points.
I'll give mine to Ezra for forgetting that he was going to not turn invisible while he was flying down from the roof.
Thanks.
Give mine to Ezra for just being in charge of pretty much every decision we made.
I'll give mine to Dirk for we're walking here.
Yeah, that's very good.
I'll give mine to Jenna for you need to replenish your Dangerosum points after tonight.
Yeah. I will give mine to Owen because Owen unfortunately had the least to do tonight.
That's okay. That means I'm not really dangerous or awesome. I'm,
You're always dangerous and awesome.
To be a T-Rex, though, that's pretty dangerous.
You stoked the fire of the fight in the kitchen, and that was really important.
Yeah.
I'm giving mine to Zerwin for a lot of like very helpful talking with NPCs.
Yeah, distracting those guys who saw us fall off the balcony was important.
Fight, like a lot of really helpful stuff.
No fucking butter in that entire house.
Maybe he's lactose intolerant.
It's with the marching supplies. Didn't you listen to the drunk guy?
Well, he's going to get a talking to on the fucking 4-hour ride back to Negarali.
All right. Good job, y'all.
Guys.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.